Welcome to another episode of Hashtag I'm Just Saying. I'm yours truly, MemeMichelle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. I want you to leave your comments because today we have an amazing Welcome episode. To another. I have my friends here with me. Welcome, hello, 2021. It's something that we needed. Oh, let me get back to, there we go. Something that we needed because I was sick of 2020. And I welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello, 2021. We got things popping. I got my sheet ready. I'm good. So introduce yourself. Each and every person that's on the panel today has been on my panel, and I'm going to try to hustle them to come on once a month so we can do this thing. So just introduce yourself. I don't care who go first. And talk about your cocktail for conversation.
I'm Tiffany, residing in Houston, Texas, and my cocktail for this Sunday afternoon is Jack Daniel's honey and cream.
Ooh, that looks good.
So wait a minute. What does that taste like? Because usually when I drink the Jack Daniel's honey, I put that in like a tea.
It tastes really, really good. It's real smooth.
But like,
smooth. I mean, of course, you know, it has a honey flavor, and it's almost like a hot toddy in a sense because it's whiskey. But it tastes really, really good. It's a smooth taste, smooth flavor.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Who's next up?
So I'm Renee Moten, and my drink today is apple martini spritzer.
Oh, come on, how we make that, Renee?
Okay, so I made it just like I was gonna make my apple martini with the apple pucker and the vodka, but I didn't want to open up a whole bottle of Prosecco or champagne just for this one drink. So I just topped it with a little Sprite to give me the bubbles.
Come on, oh, I'm gonna have to try that. Salim, what you working with?
Okay, I'm Salim Mohammed. If you guys don't know, I'm showing my best side. This is my best side. That's why I'm on, leaning this way because this is my best side right here. Now my drink for the day, I found out that I had to do this for the day, so I went and grabbed Bacardi pineapple. With a I know Bacardi with a pineapple drink. I know it's a little girly, but hey, I like that in my cup.
You know what you should add to that? A little splash of lemon.
Lemon?
Yes. Just a little splash of lemon, just a little bit, because sometimes drinks be too sweet, and that lemon kind of knock it off.
Kind of knock that out. Okay.
Yes.
So for my fellas, I want y'all thinking I'm a little sweet, and I'm.
They don't care. So I am drinking Cross Ridge Peak Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. I got a gift basket for Christmas. And I'm not really, I guess I am a red drinker now. I drink a lot of reds, but I never had this one. But it's pretty smooth. It's real grapey.
Grapey.
I wish I could pick up on the wine thing. I have two full boxes of wine.
Man, let me tell you something. You get into that wine, change your life.
No, will it?
Game, change it.
Or you can gift your bottles to your co-hosts.
Yes. You can give them to me and give them to us.
What happened to the
Where he come from? Where she come from? Is that a boy or a girl?
Boy.
He's cute.
That's very vanilla of you, Tiffany.
It really is.
Vanilla?
Yeah. Very much.
So look, guys, we're gonna get into 2021. First, let me ask how your holiday was.
My holiday was nice. It was quiet. But it was nice. It wasn't as much work, I'm guessing, because you don't have so many people, and it was very restful. This is the first time I'm coming out of the holiday season, and I don't feel exhausted like I need a few extra days to rest. So that's nice.
What about you, Salim? How was your holiday?
My holiday was a little different this year. We have a very huge family, and normally on our holidays we have huge events. This year was different because, as some of you may know, or maybe just one of you guys know, that I lost both of my fathers due to the COVID in the last 3 months, and so that kind of changed it. We were going to do an intimate, just the immediate family, which that's huge in itself. Sure. But then for Christmas, one of my nephews got COVID, so that shut that, not Christmas, for Thanksgiving, that shut that idea down. And then for Christmas, my niece got it. And so that shut that down. So we just did something here at the house.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Tiff?
I slept.
That's good.
Normally, you know me, I'm down to have a party at the house. Normally, New Year's Eve, we have something over here, pop fireworks. This year, I think I was in the bed at 7:30 and woke up at 11:58.
Oh, shit up. I New Christmas Eve, I made this drink called the Winter Wonderland. And I think I maybe had like 5 of them.
Is that a real name, or did you make up that?
Yeah, that's what I called it, the Winter Wonderland. Let me
That's
see
what you called it? What was in it?
It was white chocolate liqueur, 2 ounces of that, 1 ounce of vanilla vodka, 1 ounce of brandy, and just a splash of orange liqueur. And for Christmas, instead of adding ice cream to make it smooth, I added eggnog and ice.
Okay.
So good. It was so delicious.
It took you to La La Land, huh?
Yeah, because I had about 5 of them. I sure did. I was la 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 la. So let's talk about this. Master P and Barton Davis bought Reebok. That's a good look to me that, you know, we got a couple of Black people buying the sneaker line. So I like Reebok already. Are y'all going now? Because first of all, what's your favorite sneaker? Because my favorite sneaker is Adidas and Puma. So, but I think because Reebok be having some pretty cute sneakers from time to time. So I think now maybe I'll invest in a couple of pair. What y'all think about that? Y'all think y'all into that?
Well, I think back in the 90s, Reebok was a big hitter when it came to tennis shoes because they had all the lifesaver colors, the fruity colors. So it was interesting then. Now I'm more of Adidas and Nike. I don't think I have a pair of Reebok in my closet at this point.
I don't either. But if they make, well, see, you know, Master P was already trying to get into the sneaker line. So I'm wondering, is he gonna combine that? I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm a support though. I'm gonna get a couple of pair of Reebok. What about you, Renee? Because your face looked like hell no, I'm not buying no Reebok.
I like, quite honestly, I probably won't. Like if I see something that really gets me, but I'm not into the sneakers like that, you know. But what's your pair of sneakers I probably have never even worn still in the box. I don't work out enough, probably.
Well, we're gonna change that because we'll talk about that. We're gonna change that. What about you, Salim?
Well, I'm a Nike and Adidas guy. I do have some retros in there. I would love to have purchased the old school Feelers. And there's some Reeboks that I wore years and years ago. I'm a lot older than you guys, but they had that little that white mid shoe with the Reebok sign. You know, if they come back, I would love to. I will purchase.
If they come back clean, I'm definitely.
Yeah, if they come back clean, yeah.
And you ain't older than us.
I'm much older than you guys. I got AARP sent to my mail. And I was like, what is this? And my mom had to explain it, and then she's also on it. I was like, okay, damn it, I'm old now. But then I learned that I can use the AARP to get a lot of discounts. So I'm floating that around everywhere I go. AARP, do you take that? I'm at Chick-fil-A asking, do y'all have to take AARP?
Because you get AARP at 50, right?
Yes.
That's when they send it.
As soon as you turn 50, as soon as you turn 50, it's in your mailbox.
Excuse you, Mimi? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, dang. She was out of line. She was.
But
I tried to talk over it, though.
It's going down. So, the COVID vaccine is now out. Will you guys be getting the vaccine? We've all had our own separate experience with the coronavirus. So thinking about that, will you be getting the vaccine? Salim, I'm gonna ask you first.
I'm not getting I do. I don't go out much. I don't go out at all. And if I do, I wear my mask. Now, I think the only way that I'm gonna get it, which by the time I even am able to get it, will be millions of people have already done it, and we'll see if they turn into The Walking Dead or not, because I am prepared for that scene. But I'm not going to be one of the first ones to jump out there and do it. I got to see how it's going to work with others before I even try to entertain it.
What about you, Tiff?
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it for the simple fact that, like Salim said, it hasn't been out long enough. It hasn't been tested. You have people that are given, the vaccines, just like that nurse or whoever it was in El Paso, when they took the vaccine and it was live televised, and then they said they had to give them a second dose. Yeah, I'm not interested. I know even the healthcare workers, I read this morning that a lot of them are protesting the vaccine. So if they're not getting it and they're on the front lines, I'm definitely not getting it. And you know how I am with vaccines anyway. So that's a no.
What about you? What about you, Nene?
Well, I'm afraid of needles. And
So that's a no.
I don't take a flu shot typically. So it probably would have to be mandated for me to take it. And maybe by the time it trickles down to me, like Celine said, enough people will have had it. I mean, but it's going to affect everybody differently because everybody doesn't have the same makeup.
Not everyone is.
My food allergies, I'm just not sure.
I said no, that would be a negative for me. I don't even take the flu vaccine. I hardly ever get the flu. Ever. I maybe catch a cold once a year, maybe twice. If it gets really, really cold, then I may catch a cold. In the summertime, I may get a little sniffle. But for the most part, I pretty much stay pretty healthy. And since I had coronavirus, I'm going to Jesus in Jesus' name that I said I have the antibody. So no, that would be a no for me. That would be a no for me. But I'm not going to be disrespectful to those who do. Like people who are older, who, they say they just, and there are a lot of people say, I'm going to get it because I'm just tired of living in fear. Well, I've never lived in fear. I just lived responsibly, and even I got it. So, no, that'll be a no for me. We all on the same page. That would be a negative for me, good buddy. I don't know what's in it. And Tina said, she said, y'all can get it if you want to, but if you start turning to the Walking Dead, I'm stabbing you in the forehead.
Right. Yeah. Right. I'm ready for that. I watch a lot of episodes of The Walking Dead, so I'm ready.
Okay, so Salim called me one night, just out the blue. I want to see if y'all think this is possible. Salim called me one night and I got a question. Is it possible to put your shoe on, walk around the airport and not notice that your cell phone is in your shoe?
How many pair of socks did that person have on?
So our great friend, Curtis Larry, said he was at the airport and he had a few cocktails because he's afraid to fly. And he had forgotten. He said he took his shoes off, he put his phone in the shoe, but he forgot. So when he put his shoes on, he just put his shoe on. This is why he said he had been on Facebook for a while, because he had broke his phone. So Salim calls me on the phone and said, I just need you to hear this. So he said he walked around and then he walked back to the gate and he was like, did I leave my phone here? They was like, no, sir, you picked your phone up. And he was like, I don't see it. So he said, we've seen the strangest thing. So he took his shoe off and he shook the shoe out and the phone fell out and broke.
Well, he must have had a lot of drinks.
Because first off, y'all, it's Curtis Larry. So we're going to start off with that. And so he sat at the bar he sat at the bar for a good hour or so drinking. I'm thinking, how do you sit at the bar and drink and not notice that there's a phone in your shoe, Curtis? He was like, well, it's easy. It's easy. I'm like, no, I don't see that being easy.
His toes had to be bunched up like this.
Unless you got a little baby phone. But I mean, I don't want to say it. So he did walk back. They looked at the cameras and they say, it's in your shoe. And he took off his shoe. His brother was like, I'm so sorry, guys. But, Curtis shook his shoe like Mimi mentioned and it fell out. I'm thinking, Curtis, what kind of phone do you have, first off? Because that doesn't make any sense. Or your feet is just
rough.
I didn't think about that one. I was thinking he's trying to show off, have a big shoe with little feet. And I'm thinking he had a lot of room in his shoe.
That doesn't make sense. Any way you try to slice it, it does not make any sense.
But he said he did it. I was like, dang, Curtis.
And I believe him because fact is stranger than fiction.
You sure right about it. And then the man said, we've seen stranger things than that. But you had to be really tipsy.
Yeah.
Been really tipsy to put your shoe on. I'm gonna try it. Put like
we're talking about Curtis.
Bootleg phone.
we talking about Curtis Larry though.
Let's see if I can feel it. All right, so here we go. There are a lot of reboots and sequels that have been made, like Coming to America 2. Do you guys think it's too late for the last Friday? I mean, for the final Friday? Because so many people are gone now. Do you think that it's too late for them to make the final Friday? Because you got Pops, he gone. Tiny Linston, he's gone. Bernie Mac is gone. Who else? It's a lot of the big name people that's not there no more. So do you think they could make a last Friday and it still be good?
Mm-hmm. I think they could. Yeah, because the characters, you have the main characters, which is Mike Epps, Ice Cube, and they're funny together in itself. I watched repeat of it. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, yesterday I watched it twice, Friday and Friday the next twice yesterday.
And to throw it off with all the characters you mentioned, throw in some Cat Williams or even bring back old boy from the first one. So
but they're supposed to do everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Now, I think with that entertainment list, we're not gonna really miss those guys, unfortunately, because I really like those guys as well. But I believe he's gonna make it so entertaining, or those guys are gonna be so entertaining to where we will overlook all the loss that they have.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Renee?
So I think that it would do well, and they might even show some of the older episodes with those people in them to reminisce, when they're going through a movie and they may, you remember this? And they may revert back to that.
Because that Pops, I was like,
bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Mm-hmm. Don't go there for 25, 35 minutes. Okay, so that's good.
I don't believe he was on a Christmas one though. What day was?
It was on a Christmas one.
Okay.
I think they just waited too long. They couldn't get, they said it was the studio, then it was like actors that couldn't get along, and it just kind of they just couldn't get it together. And I'm pretty sure they look back now and like, damn, we missed a golden jewel to have everybody on the set. All right, so let's talk about your girl, Oprah Winfrey. In 2017, Oprah sold 25% of the OWN network for $70 million. Then just last week, she sold 95% of what she had left for stock, equaling in the amount of $36.5 million. What are your thoughts on this? Because if you can sell 25% for $70 million, but then you sell 95% for $36 million, that's a big cut.
Who did she sell it to?
She sold it to Discovery. There's going to be no more OWN network. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a stream. Discovery is going to have like a streaming network now.
So she has 5% left? She
has 5% left, and she got stock in Discovery. So that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, no. I think me personally, I don't mean to jump in there before you guys, but I think she doesn't need the money. I think it's more time that she needs. I don't know if she entertained OWN as much as, meaning that how much of a role play did she have at OWN, or did everyone? And if she had some say in OWN, then that meant it took her time. And I'm thinking she's probably at the point where she just want to enjoy more of her life and give up a lot of that for others to handle. I think
that she can enjoy, she doesn't have to be part of it. She doesn't have to own it. She's still making lots of money. So
5%, I'm sure is a lot.
Right. So she's still making money. So I wouldn't, let the money work for you. Don't work hard,
Right.
Renee, you got something to say?
And she was doing this for a long time, so it probably is time for her to be retiring. Who wants to work until you die? You just want to have some time to yourself, her and Stedman and her friends and all that kind of stuff. You can't get the time back. You can always make some money.
Well, I guess now, entertainment has changed. They're not making the money like they used to. Um, like singers can't have concerts. We're not going to movies. But the movies is kind of working itself out because ain't nobody missing that $70 popcorn and candy and Coke. Now, you look like you got Coming to America too. That's going to be on Amazon Prime. It's probably going to be like $20. You can have a watch party, invite your friends over, cook a little something, sit in your living room. That's if COVID has died down, and watch your movie at home. I think the movie theater is not coming back. That's
really,
I think it is.
For the experience, but I don't think it's coming. It's gonna be hard.
I mean, I think the COVID it exposed a lot, not only in just in entertainment as far as the movies, but you know, in education, it exposed it because we can now you know, do homeschool more than we thought prior to this COVID, working from home. So I believe this COVID has exposed a lot, and with the movies, you know, like you say, it was expensive. I took my wife to the movies. I'm like, look, we're going Dutch because it costs too damn much. And I'll be damned if you ask for popcorn or some drink. And she wants her own popcorn thing by herself. I'm like, look, we can't sneak popcorn in, so I gotta really buy that shit, you know. So I'm not missing it at all. What?
You are dumb.
I'm not missing it at all.
Okay, so look, everybody on the panel is married. So let me ask y'all this question. Viola Davis says one of the things that keeps her marriage and her relationship strong is her and her husband bathe together twice a day. What keeps your relation? I like that. What keeps your relationship strong? Like what relationship advice would you give to keep it fresh, to keep it new, to keep it hot?
Mine is just laughter. Just constantly laugh at each other. You know, have fun with each other.
Yeah, you better leave my friend alone. Girl. What about you, Renee? How y'all keep it spicy? Because I know, you know, y'all schedules kind of like ships in the night.
Okay, so there's this Jacqueline person that comes around every now and again, and Greg will ask for Jacqueline every now and then, and Jacqueline comes around, and yeah, so
ain't mad at it. What about you, Salim? How do you and your wife keep it fresh?
You know, it's funny you asked that question. Because I think I'm loving her more now than I did before. And I want to say it's because, like you mentioned, laughter. She thinks I'm stupid, and she's able. We don't need that across the board, guys. She thinks I'm stupid, and she knows how I am. She knows me, and I know her. And so we're able to. And I don't tell anyone, guys. Just between us, I actually like to cuddle. And so I believe that, and all I have to do is, you know, do the little cupping thing, and I'm excited.
Oh, look at that. So what advice would you guys give, let's say a couple who's struggling, like to spice it up? What would you tell them to do to spice it up?
Definitely have date night. You got to have date night, whether it's enacting your favorite character, whether it's a picnic in the backyard, whether it's going out of town to each other. Matter of fact, a staycation at your own house or hotel somewhere nearby.
Keep it fly.
Yep.
What about you, Renee? Because I know you crafty in that area too.
So I just know that you have to remember what it was like when you were dating. You know, don't get too comfortable. Yes, like I'm not going nowhere, you're not going anywhere, but like the other person still wants to be wooed, or the other person still wants to be taken care of and treated nicely and all that. You just can't take the other one for granted.
Don't get complacent, for sure.
Right.
And somebody's always trying to steal your spot on both sides.
Boom, won't do it.
Both of you ladies hit it on the head. You know, with the pandemic, it's hard to just have a date night, but our date night or date moment might be, hey, let's get up and go get coffee or go to the store, just ride around, just enjoying each other's company. outside of the house because, you know, although we're here, we have 8 TVs that are running around here. And so she could be way in the other room and I'm way in this room watching something. So we're not really, you know, all up in each other's face all day. So we do leave here and we enjoy ourselves. And then, you know, we entertain ourselves like you guys were mentioning by, you know, maybe sitting outside and watching television or something like that. So
that's what's up. All right. Last question of the episode. In Arkansas, Walmart is going to full self-checkout.
Yeah.
No more cashiers. They're all going to be self-checkout in Arkansas. What are your thoughts on that? And then I'll tell you my thoughts on that.
I said BS. I don't work there, and unless the stuff's about to be free, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay, you took the words out of my mouth. Come on, Tim.
I was thinking the same thing. I am not employed by Walmart.
No. I'm not finna check out my own stuff unless it's by
But I'm going to Target.
I'm not doing it. And see, that's what they trying to get to. Them self-check things. It's like 6 self-checks and then it's one person. That takes away jobs. These people need their jobs, just like the OWN network. The OWN network is shutting down. Where are all those TV shows gonna go? Where are all those jobs gonna go? You know, you got what's that? The have and the haves not. Which will probably Tyler Perry will probably move it to like the BET Plus. You know, all those, like that's probably
or get picked up by Netflix because everything else is being picked up by Netflix.
Ayana Fix My Life. That's probably why she stepped aside, because she knew the OWN network was finna be gone. So she's saying that was it for her. I'm not finna check out my groceries. I'm not finna do that.
Well,
I don't really buy food at Walmart.
When they came out with the OWN checkout, I think I have not seen a line or sat in a line anyways. I don't like waiting. I'm very impatient. And so I would run through maybe because I used to work as a cashier when I was 14 years old or 15 years old. So I know how to scan my shit really quickly and stack my own groceries and call it a day. But I don't think, since we were able to do it ourselves, I don't believe I've ever went into a line anymore. I've always gone into the self-checkout.
But I do self-checkout when I want to.
Right.
I'm not finna come to your store and that's all you got. You know, this little
especially if you're buying a large quantity of items, who wants to go through self-checkout?
Yeah.
Walmart is just very cheap. They don't want to provide health insurance. They don't want to do all of that stuff, and they just want to make the money. So you're going to have some people that don't mind and that will do it, but they're going to lose a lot of business that way.
Yeah. I think Walmart can afford to lose business because they just it's you know, Walmart is just embedded into people's lives now. And so I believe they, like any and everything else, is going to adjust. People are going to adjust. Unfortunately, you're right. It's going to lose a lot of jobs, unfortunately. But Walmart, they're smart people. They know what's in stake. They know what they're doing. And they figure, you know, they're going to take advantage of this pandemic situation where you don't have to use people.
Yep. And, you know, it's the
and order online.
Yeah, order online.
Yep.
I'd rather order online than to check my own stuff out.
See, now you just adjusted to Walmart. They're already doing that. Sitting in one of those little orange cone areas, and they come out and bring your groceries out there. So you've already adjusted.
But no, have you been to Walmart? It might not be in every neighborhood. I know out here it's in my neighborhood, but they don't even have cleaning people no more. They got this little robot that goes
that walks around.
That sweeps and mops the floor. They are taking jobs away left and right. We got a lot of questions. A lot of comments. Somebody talked about the Reebok pump. I'm up next for AARP. No dice to the vaccine. The girl who Smokey hooked up was gone. Yeah, she passed earlier. And somebody said Matthew Johnson did the same thing. He sold all his stuff. So, yeah, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna check out my own stuff. I need somebody else to do that.
Where are you gonna go then?
Well, I don't really go to Wally World that much.
Me.
I don't mind checking out my own stuff as long as it's a small quantity of items.
15 or below.
Even less than that. But yes.
Like if I'm trying to go to work.
Yeah, if I have to go in there and I'm like doing some major shopping, that's a negative for me.
They're gonna get a lot of people.
I normally go to Walmart for groceries and stuff like that. I usually go to Walmart, like if Jackson has a project due, or if I just need to run in there and get some Christmas decorations or a specific toy or a specific item that I can't just pick up that they're not going to deliver, something like that.
Because that's not going to be a quick trip.
I'm going to H-E-B. I'm going to Kroger.
Look, if I run out of towels at work, I'm gonna run to Walmart and get a few towels so I can wash. What else? It's a little small stuff like that. I need a white shirt for church. The white tops, black bottoms, and mine ain't clean. I'm gonna run to Wally World and go get one.
Look, Amazon has taken all of my business. I used to be a Wally World shopper. Now I'm an Amazon shopper, no doubt.
Yeah.
Amazon killing the game.
Yes, they are.
Amazon got UPS working on Saturdays.
Amazon got all UPS trucks. Have you seen the Amazon truck? I was like, Mo, I took a picture of it and I was like, Mo, this is one of y'all's brown trucks. Are y'all giving them to Amazon now?
They're working on Sundays too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see them in my neighborhood on a regular basis.
And Jeff Bezos is pissing me off because he's not trying to pay his people a lot. You making billions.
Billions.
You can take care of these people, let them have a decent living.
Billions, man. We don't have to continue this. So look, why I got y'all on the hook. First of all, I know y'all see my face is a little bit fluffier. That's because after COVID, I was eating everything that didn't move because I could taste it. So I'm getting to do Transformation 2021. Last year I did Transformation 2020. It was amazing. It was the best feeling I've ever felt. I worked out for over 6 months straight with a clean diet, got my body down to a nice size. For me, I was down to a size 12. I think I'm like 14 now. I didn't put on all my weight. But I'm ready to get back in shape. I'm ready to do it. So I'm asking Renee and Tiffany if they're gonna be on my team.
Sorry, no.
You should do it, Renee.
She's trying to put everybody on the spot.
Okay.
Here's my spot right here on the couch.
That's my first. But if you ain't gonna be on my team, you gotta at least come to the show.
Look, Mimi, you'll be proud of me. I just left the ground, went to H-E-B, and I got my salads for the week.
See, we gonna do it.
I'm gonna try. You gotta hold me accountable and hold me to it, because I am the biggest procrastinator.
But that's okay. If you just walk,
I have a treadmill upstairs that I don't even use.
Me too.
Can I come get it?
Yeah, you took the words right out my mouth, Eileen. You go get hers, I go get Renee. I'm telling you,
$100 for it.
Bad boy every day. So, can y'all do Hot Topics once a month?
I can.
Like the first Sunday of the month.
You asking me?
I'm asking all y'all.
Oh, Mimi, I'll be more than happy to. First off, before I say that, I want to thank you for allowing me and not Curtis Larry to start your year off on your podcast. That says a lot. This jump starts your year. And I'm glad that I'm here to do that. Now, to answer your question, I'll be more than happy to host this with you.
I know things come up, so yeah, I can respect that. But yeah, because y'all do Hot Topics real good.
I would like to start getting paid for it. So I'm gonna help you.
You know what? When I get paid,
right? That's my motivation.
You go to the top.
That's my motivation. I'm gonna help you get paid.
Yeah, so because I need at least 1,000 subscribers to start getting paid.
I bet.
Because I have the hours of viewers, like people watching. So if you could just click subscribe, click
right
there. Check mine and see if I did. I think I did already.
Yes.
I get notifications when you're coming on, I believe.
Yes. You got subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, because we always do something, because next Sunday is going to be amazing. First, let me say, today my nephew turned 21. Happy birthday, AJ.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Next week, my sister it's her birthday next Sunday. So we're gonna do a whole episode dedicated to my sister next Sunday. So
Is Tina gonna sing?
girl, probably not.
She gonna sing my song. Tell Anita to sing my
She gonna
song.
sing?
Can y'all tell YouTube that my intro song is that's actually my sister?
They don't believe
All
that.
right, she belongs to me, and she has given me full reign to use all of her music. But I said I was gonna change up, do one of her older songs. She said, "No, all right, fits pretty good." So yeah, that would be that. Somebody said, "Hey y'all, them Capricorns, them Capricorns, they something else, child." So thank you guys so much for being a part of the show today. I'll have you guys next month. If you think about any good topics, call me. You know how we do it. And that'll be all. Y'all stay right there. Remember to laugh. Remember to love. Remember to be the light and always bear good fruit. I'll see you next week. This is hashtag I'm just saying.